Yo, what's up? Prince Sports here, man. About to hit you with some boxing news. Now check this out. You know Devin Haney and George Kambosos had that fight, right? Now, you can say whatever you want. I know Devin Haney outboxed him. He kept him at bay with the jab. All right, he won the fight the smart way. It's about not getting hit, but hitting your opponent. I understand that, okay? At the same time, that fight was boring as hell. Okay, with all due respect to Devin Haney, I know he won the fight, but this fight is just not entertainment. Okay, I'm not asking for him to take a punch for punch, get his ass beat, or let the other guy get his ass beat, and you just go punch for punch like a bunch of wild barbarians. I'm not asking for that. Some people think boxing should just be guys beating the shit out of each other, and almost losing their life. No. It's a sport that you hit and don't get hit. You want to put the most punishment on your opponent more than they could put punishment on you. I understand that. But this October, Devin Haney and George Kambosos will go at it again. Because George Kambosos had a rematch clause. I don't know if Devin Haney would have, if he lost, he had a rematch clause. But I know George Kambosos is going to use that rematch clause, and Devin Haney's first title defense is going to be against the guy that he beat. I'm utterly disappointed in this. I don't want to see Devin Haney fight George Kambosos again. That fight is not worth the admission to even watch. It was fucking boring. You say styles make fights, but two of these guys don't make a fight at all. Together, their style don't make a good fight. Why not see Devin Haney versus Tank Davis? I like to see that. Wouldn't you? One thing I would not like to see is that fight again. Now, of course, when you get outlets that you can stream it, you can watch it dolo without paying money. Yeah, I may watch it. If I ain't got nothing else to do, it just hit me. I could have a chance to go on live. I could talk about it. But it's not a fight that I'm tuned up for. It's not a fight that I want to watch. And I just think it's going to be the same situation again. Devin Haney is just going to outbox him. He's going to keep him at bay with the jab because he got a longer arm. And the verdict is going to be the same. If this fight was supposed to be a wash and Devin Haney was just too much for George Kambosos, you should have knocked the guy out. All right? You should have just knocked him out. If you're that much of a better fighter, why did you drag the fight on? Beat this guy's ass. You got better skills than him. Outbox him. And just make him look like a fool out there in the ring. Make him look like he don't have no business in a boxing ring with you. That's how you supposed to make it look like. Don't fucking bore people to death and let them go to sleep. We want to see a boxing fight. All right? Now, like I said, I don't mind seeing the sweet signs. Long as it's done right. Okay? I'm not some guy that just wants to see somebody gets their brains beat in. I want to see a good boxing match, though, while I'm at it. So, this rematch is taking place, I believe, on the 19th or something like that. I could be wrong about the date, but I know it's in October. And you know what? I got to say I'm disappointed about that news. I don't want to see that fight, man. I really don't. Your first title defense shouldn't be a guy that you beat. George Kambosos don't even have no business even getting a rematch because he had no business beating Teofimo Lopez. That was an underdog. His Rocky story came to an end. You got your one victory over Teofimo Lopez. Let the real dogs box. Let the real guys go at it. Because he's not an elite boxer to begin with anyway. So I wasn't surprised Devin Haney beat him. Because Devin Haney's smart. He don't have to switch his style up to beat a guy like that. Because George Kambosos' boxing skills ain't up to par with fucking Devin Haney to begin with. So that's easy work. Easy money. Like Floyd Mayweather would say. Sports out. Peace.